First and foremost, all praises are due to Yahawah Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us the truth. Salutations to the brothers around the four corners of the earth who are teaching this word and truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect of Israel who listen and believe in this word. This is your brother Kawat Sabad, again coming at you with another lesson. This one is entitled, Yahawah is the author of the story. We're going to start off with Romans chapter 9 and verse 13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So this is to illustrate the fact that Yahawah does what he wants. Even though Jacob and Esau had the same mother and the same father, okay, he chose one to hate and one to love. We know Esau is the Edomite, so-called white man, the devil or adversary, and Jacob, stems from had 12 sons who are the 12 tribes of Israel, all right, the Hebrew Israelites. So one he loved and one he hated. Yahawah is the author of the story. He does what he wants. Many people have a problem with this. Many of our own people, the Hebrew Israelites, okay, 2/3 of our people who have their hearts hardened, are not going to accept this because they think that Yahawah loves everybody. And this clearly states otherwise. He also hates sinners as well. There are many scriptures to prove that. So let's read Romans 9 and 13 again. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. What shall we say then? Is there unrighteousness with Yahawah? Okay, Lord forbid. So are you calling Yahawah unrighteous? Probably not a good thing to do. Verse 15, for he saith to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy, and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion. So he shows mercy to whom he wants to, Yahawah. He does what he wants. So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of Yahawah that showeth mercy. You see? So it's, what it's basically saying is, let's read Romans 9 and verse 16, the NLT. So it is Yahawah who decides to show mercy. We can neither choose it nor work for it. So you don't choose if Yahawah has mercy for you. That's already chosen for you via Yahawah. Let's read verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for the same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. So Pharaoh was raised for a singular purpose, okay, to come against the Hebrew Israelites. All right, of course, Egypt was plagued with the plagues, and then Pharaoh let us go. But then once he let us go, he ended up sending the soldiers after us in the wilderness. So he was, okay, chosen for this very purpose. He was born for this very purpose, to show the true power of Yahawah. Because what happened? When we left, the Egyptian soldiers chased us. We came to the Red Sea. The Red Sea split for the Hebrew Israelites, with Moses leading us, okay, leading the way. And then the water came down on the Egyptian soldiers. So that was to show the power of Yahawah. So Pharaoh was purposely picked, born for this purpose, to send those Egyptian soldiers after the Hebrew Israelites so that Yahawah could show his true power. So let's continue. Let's read verse 18, the NLT. So you see, Yahawah chooses to show mercy to some, and he chooses to harden the hearts of others so that they refuse to listen. All right? So he chose to show mercy towards the Hebrew Israelites, okay, who were in Egypt, all right? But he hardened the heart, all right, of the Pharaoh to come after us. Let's get a precept for that. Let's go to John chapter 12, if I may. John chapter 12. And let's read, let's go to verse 36. John chapter 12 and verse 36. Let's see what it reads. And it reads, while ye have light, believe in the light. This is Yahawashi speaking, that ye may be the children of light. These things spake Yahawashi and departed, and did hide himself from them. So Yahawashi was saying, while I'm here on the planet Earth, you have the light. because Yahawah is the light, and that light has been revealed to us, okay, the 1/3 hope for elect again, here in Babylon, America, in other parts of the world, okay, where the elect are. So that light has reappeared. You see, the light is Yahawah. The miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. So the people back then are back again now. The 2/3 of our people who didn't believe in him then are back again now. Whether they were the Pharisees, the Sadducees, okay, whether they were the Sanhedrin, so on and so forth, all right? Because it says here, though he had done so many miracles before them, yet they believed not on him. So their hearts were by Yahawah, you see? And those same people are back again now. They're known as the 2/3 of the Hebrew Israelites who are not going to hearken to this word no matter what you say. Let's continue. Let's read verse 38. That the saying of Esaias, meaning Isaiah, okay, the prophet might be fulfilled, while he spake, Lord, who hath believed our report, and to whom hath the arm of the Lord been revealed? The arm of the Lord has been revealed to the 1/3 elect, the hopeful elect of the Hebrew Israelites who have returned back to the Lord in truth and sincerity, who have repented and converted, who have put off the old man. All right. So this was being said in the book of Isaiah. Okay. Way before Yahawah was even born. Verse 39. Therefore they could not believe, because that Isaiah said again, he hath blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. So the 2/3 of our people have been purposely blinded by Yahawah. Like I said, Yahawah is the author of the story, so he does what he wants. Okay, he has the 1/3 elect, and he has the 2/3 of our people who are not going to listen. So let's read John 12 and 40 again. He hath blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, that they should not see with their eyes, nor understand with their heart, and be converted, and I should heal them. So let's go to Romans. Let's go back to Romans chapter 9. And let's read verse 19. Let's read verse 17 again. Romans 9 and verse 17. For the scripture saith unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up. So like I said, he raised up Pharaoh for the purpose of Pharaoh, okay, sending the soldiers after us, okay, chasing us to the Red Sea, so that the Red Sea could come down on the Egyptian soldiers. Okay, the water split for us, the Hebrew Israelites, and the water came back down, okay, on the Egyptian soldiers to show his power, okay, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name, Yahawah, the name is very important, might be declared throughout all the earth. And he's going to do that again on the day of the Lord, when he brings Yahawah back down with that big gigantic chariot and the angels of the Lord. Okay, and the missiles are going to hit Babylon, America, and laser fire from the chariots. And he's going to beam up the 1/3 elect of the Hebrew Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, into that big, gigantic fathership that Yahawah is going to be on. So he's going to show his power again, and people are going to know his name throughout all the earth. Okay, this is even going to be more spectacular than the time, okay, of Moses and the Egyptians. So let's read Romans 9 and verse 18. Therefore hath he mercy on whom he will have mercy, in whom he will hardeneth. So he's hardened the hearts of 2/3 of our people. And he has mercy on 1/3 of us, okay, the Hebrew Israelites, who have come back to the Lord. But he does what he wants, okay? He has chosen the 1/3 elect from the beginning, before the foundation of the world. And he has chosen the 2/3 of our people who are not going to hearken and come back to the Lord. Now, they'll come back in the kingdom as the children of the 1/3 elect in the kingdom, okay? But that's already been designated by Yahawah, okay? The ultimate director, So let's read verse 19. Romans chapter 9, verse 19. Well, then you might say, why does Yahawah blame people for not responding? So, okay, this is Paul saying that someone may say, to Yahawah, okay, why do you blame people for not responding? Meaning, why would you blame the 2/3 of our people who haven't hearkened to this word? So let's continue. Haven't they simply done what he makes them do? You see? All right. And we know that makes sense in a way because man's comings and goings are of the Lord. But like I said, Yahawah does what he wants. Okay. In many ways, to prove a point. Let's read Romans chapter 9 and let's read verse 20. Nay, but O man, who art thou that repliest against Yahawah? Shall the thing formed say to him that formed it, why hast thou made me thus? Verse 21. Hath not the potter power over the clay of the same lump to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor? So in the verse 20, okay, who are you to say to Yahawah, who has formed everything on the planet Earth, what he can do with what he formed? That's like saying to somebody who is a potter, okay, who does pottery, who has clay. That's like saying the clay saying to the potter, why did you make me a plate? Why did you turn me into a cup? So on and so forth. Okay. How dare you? Okay. Okay. Yahawah does what he wants. He makes one group of people, okay, unto honor and another unto dishonor. Okay. That could go, to mean for the Edomites, the so-called white man, the devil or adversary. He's made him unto dishonor and made us, the Hebrew Israelites, unto honor. But within that, he's also brought dishonor, okay, made the 2/3 of our people unto dishonor who are going to hearken to this word on this side, and made the 1/3 elect of the Hebrew Israelites unto honor, who are going to hearken, who have hearkened to this word, who have repented and converted, who have put off the old man, who are walking in the spirit, who know the name of Yahawah and Yahawashi, who are praying, reading scriptures, so on and so forth. All right? He does what he wants. He's the potter, we're the clay. So let's continue. Let's read verse 22. The NLT. In the same way, even though Yahawah has the right to show his anger in his power, he is very patient with those on whom his anger falls, who are destined for destruction, who are fitted for the vessels, okay, all right, the vessels of wrath that are fitted to destruction. So he is very patient even to those whom he is angry with, all right? For instance, Yahawashi was here over 2,000 years ago, all right? So we've had a grace period of over 2,000 years to get right with the Lord via Yahawashi, redeeming us through his sacrifice, dying for the Hebrew Israelites, all right? So he's shown very much a lot of patience with 2/3 of our people, as well as he's given Esau, okay, a certain amount of time to do his wickedness. So he's shown patience even to Esau, but time is running out for Esau. That's why it says in Revelation 12:12, okay, the devil knows that he hath but a short time. Okay, roughly paraphrasing. That's why he's trying to get his NWO in order, the elites of the Edomites. They're trying to get their MOTB in order, so on and so forth. All right, so let's continue. Let me read this again. Romans chapter 9 and verse 22. In the same way, even though Yahawah has the right to show his anger in his power, he is very patient with those on whom his anger falls, who are destined for destruction. Okay? 2/3 of our people are destined for destruction on this side. They'll come back in the kingdom. All right? Okay, as children of the 1/3 elect, as babies in the kingdom. All right? As well as, I want to say about the Edomites, they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be put in slavery, and then they're going to be destroyed. That's pursuant to Obadiah. There's only one chapter, Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 18. You see? So they are fitted, destined for destruction, the Edomites, in the end. That's already been pre-planned. Okay, everything has already been written out. The script has been written out. We are all just participants, actors in the big production of Yahawah. So let's continue. Let's read verse 23 to NLT. He does this to make the riches of his glory shine even brighter on those to whom he shows mercy, who were prepared in advance for glory. You see? So he's doing these things to even have the glory shine on the 1/3 elect even more. Okay, when the day of the Lord comes, when he beams up the 1/3 elect into the big gigantic fathership of Yahawah. All right? He's going to show his glory even more. Okay? By giving he gave Esau a certain amount of time to do wickedness in order to show his glory even more. You see? All right? Okay? So all the wickedness that Esau has, come at the Hebrew Israelites against us, okay, via slavery, via, the curses that are, have been brought upon us pursuant to Deuteronomy chapter 28, all those things that were brought upon us, okay, he's done that purposely so he can show his glory even more on the day of the Lord, okay? By beaming us up, by saving us out of the destruction of Babylon, America. Let's read Romans chapter 9 and verse 24. Even us, whom he hath called, not of the Jews only, but also of the Gentiles. This is talking about the Hebrew Israelites. In Paul's time, you had some who knew they were Jews, Hebrew Israelites, the three tribes, tribe of Levi, Benjamin, and Judah, and those who didn't, who were scattered, who Paul went to. Okay, those who were Hebrew Israelites, but they were living a Gentile way of life, much like us here now who have woken up to this truth as Hebrew Israelites. All right, we've woken up. All right, the 1/3 elect here in Babylon, America. I say hopeful and humility, but we've woken up, you see, but we were living a Gentile way of life. So let's continue. Let's read verse 25. As he saith also in Osee, which is Hosea, I will call them my people, which were not my people, in her beloved, which were not beloved, meaning us, okay? All right? We are his people. Now we are waking up that we are his people. The 1/3 elect specifically are waking up that we are the people of the Most High Yahawah, all right? The apple of his eye, all right? So he's brought our heritage back to us, the knowledge of who we were, his name, Yahawah, his son's name, Yahawah, the righteous way to live, so on and so forth. Let's read verse 26. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, okay, here in Babylon, America, there shall they be called the children of the living Lord. So that's happening right now, right before our eyes. The elect are being activated. Let's read verse 27. Also crieth concerning Israel, though the number of the children of Israel be as the sand of the sea, a remnant shall be saved. So the Hebrew Israelites, we are like the sand of the sea, but only a remnant, the 1/3 here in Babylon, America, will be saved. And you're going to have select elect that are in other parts of the world that are also going to be saved, okay? So only a remnant shall be saved, even though Israel is like the sand of the sea. You see, 2/3 of our people here in Babylon, America, will not be saved. They're going to be destroyed either before the day of the Lord or on the day of the Lord via missiles, laser fire by the chariots. Babylon, America will be a lake of fire, all right? So he does what he wants. He's chosen the 1/3 elect and 2/3 of our people who are not going to hearken to this word on this side. Verse 28, for he will finish the work and cut it short in righteousness, because a short work will the Lord make upon the earth. So when he comes, he's not going to tarry. When Jacob's trouble comes, the orchestrated chaos of the elites of the Edomites comes, and then within that, you're going to have the MOTB, and then World War III, you see, and then you're going to have Yahawah coming in the big gigantic fathership with the angels of the Lord. He's going to deliver the 1/3 elect of the Hebrew Israelites and destroy Babylon, America, all right, in various parts of the world, mainly Babylon, America, and Israel. will be destroyed, but Israel will be rebuilt back up, because Yahawah has to come back in rulership with the 1/3 elect. Okay, the joint heirs are going to be ruling with Yahawah over all the other nations. You see? So this is the story. All right? Yahawah is the author of the story, the great director. So let's go to Proverbs chapter 20 for a few more precepts. Proverbs chapter 20, and let's read verse 24. All right? And it reads, this is a classic, of course, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way? So everything has been pre-planned for you, no matter who you are on the earth. Okay? If you're a Moabite, so-called Chinese, you're a Moabite. If you're a Hamite, so-called African, okay, you're a Hamite. If you're an Edomite, so-called white man, okay, the devil or adversary, you're an Edomite. If you're a Hebrew Israelite, okay, so-called Black, Latino, Native American, you're a Hebrew Israelite. Man's comings or goings are of the Lord, okay? And then he directs your path, whatever you're going to go, whether you're wicked or whether you're evil, so on and so forth. Let's go to Proverbs chapter 16 in verse 9, and it reads, a man's heart deviseth his way, but the Lord directeth his steps. So we can make all the plans we want. Even those plans we think we're making, they're determined by the Lord. He directs your steps. All right? Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 23. And it reads, as soon as I can get it here. And it reads, Jeremiah chapter 10, verse 23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. Let's read Jeremiah 10, verse 23 to NLT. I know, Lord, that our lives are not our own. We are not able to plan our own course. The Lord directs your path. The Lord writes your script for you. Everything is scripted out for you. Your whole life is scripted out. Okay? So you're going to follow the script that has been written out for you by your own life. There's no such as free will. Let's go to Daniel chapter 2. Let's see what that says. And it reads, okay, it says here, the secret is revealed to Daniel. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the Lord of heaven. Daniel answered and said, blessed be the name of Yahawah forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. And he changeth the times and the seasons, okay? So he does what he wants. He controls the course of world events. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise, and knowledge to them that know understanding. So he does what he wants, okay? He sets up kings down kings. That's been shown various times, okay? You had the Assyrian Babylonian Empire, okay, that was brought down. Then the Medes and the Persians came along. Then you had the Greeks. Then you had the Romans, so on and so forth, okay? He does that in modern times, okay? Right now, the Edomites are in power in the modern Roman Empire, okay? This is Babylon, America is the modern day Roman Empire. So they are currently in power. So they have been brought to power via Yahawah. So he does what he wants. He brings up kings, empires, okay? Brings down empires, okay? He gives wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. So he's given us knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, the 1/3 hope for elect. He's given us knowledge to understand these scriptures via the Holy Spirit, via the anointing. Let's read verse 22. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. So he reveals deep and secret things to people. So he's revealed deep and mysterious mysteries to the 1/3 hope for elect. He's revealed Jacob's trouble to the 1/3 hope for elect. He's revealed the name, his name Yahawah, and his son's name Yahawah to the 1/3 hope for elect. You see? So he's revealed this to us. He's revealed to us that Yahawah is coming back in rulership as King of Kings and Lord of Lords in a big, gigantic fathership. And he's going to beam up 1/3 of the elect into that big, gigantic fathership. So he's revealed that to us, the 1/3 hope for elect. I say that in humility. So on that note, I hope this lesson was edifying to you, and I want to give all praises to Yahawah Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, Shalom.